Hello everyone. In today's video we are going to be doing the second annual Forza Motorsport 1 hour at Daytona, and I'm going to be using this Porsche 911, and I actually made this paint scheme and bought this car just a couple of days ago because I had no clue if I was going to be able to do this because my Xbox only allows me to record for 10 minutes. However, via the remote play feature I have discovered, I am able to do this through screen recording. So, I am able to do this again, and I bought this car, and it's already level 15 because I have practiced a lot to make sure that I don't accidentally overshoot the Le Mans chicane or anything. I'm trying to make sure that I do as good as I can and try to not make the mistake I made last year. I'm just going to show that real quick. We're going to do 4 more laps of fuel. Wait, recommended 4 laps. Are we going to have to pit again? Did I make a mistake? So yeah, I didn't practice pit road. However, if I actually look at what the strategy is, I probably won't end up not taking any fuel when I need fuel. But let's get right into it. Just like last year, we have the 4 groups. GTD Pro, who has 6 cars. That's the group we'll be running in. LMP2 with 5, GTP with 5, and then GTD with 8. And we will have similar weather to last year, except last year the clouds slowly rolled in overnight. This year it is going to be partly cloudy the whole time. At least that's what it said when I checked the weather forecast. I believe Florida isn't getting this huge East Coast storm, so it probably will stay partly cloudy the whole time. Here we are at Daytona, ready for the second annual Rolex. Wait, no, not Rolex, my bad. Forza Motorsport 1 hour. The Rolex 24 hour is the real one. But the second annual Forza Motorsport 1 hour at Daytona. And hopefully I make sure to check the pit strategy this time, because we will need to make a pit stop in this race. But let's get going. Well, actually, first, let's see where we're starting. We're starting better this time. We're starting 19th and 3rd place among the GTD Pro cars. Last year, we started in 23rd, 5th place of the GTD Pros. Oh, and we're side by side with a fellow Porsche. Also, I do have paint schemes on. Those will slowly load throughout this race. Right now, they're all the blank default stuff. Okay, we go green, and we get a pretty good launch. We want to stay careful, stay aware for turn 1 here. When I've only practiced with fellow GTDs and GTD Pro cars. I haven't done multi-class yet. We get passed by a Mustang, but we won't be racing with the LMP2s. We are not as fast as the LMP2s. The only times we'll interact with any of LMP2s or the GTPs is when they're lapping us. And when they're lapping us, we probably will just let them by. We aren't going to be too competitive. But right here we've lost a spot in the GTD Pro class. We're down to 4th place after getting passed by that Mustang up ahead. I really like this paint scheme more than last year, because I feel like the checkered flags not being green makes more sense this year, especially it matches the paint scheme I've made from my NASCAR Cup car. And I do plan on remaking that after this NASCAR season. I plan on making a new one for 2027. But it matches the 2024, 25, 26 paint scheme that I have used for my NASCAR Cup car. And it looks like the Mustang actually getting loose through the Le Mans chicane here. We almost collided with the Mustang. I was going to try just going around, but it was becoming obvious that was not going to happen. It now here we are on the outside of this Mustang. And it looks like that Ferrari, we can use the Ferrari as a pick. We take third place in our division back. And now we pass this Ferrari. Are still third place among our division, but we do get an extra spot overall. But now the Ferrari fighting back. That Red Bull Ferrari on the inside. We make contact with the wall. And the Ferrari. Oh, and we make contact with the Mustang. I did not make a mistake like this, like at all during practice, but I guess now I am making a mistake. Probably because the stakes are higher now. This is the real deal. This is not practice. Practice. We're talking about practice. Good quote from Allen Iverson right there. But I mean, a very famous quote. It became a meme shortly after. And here we go. Oh, it looks like the Mustang going slower through here. I'm going to go to the inside. Oh, I slid. I had to check up there, and I almost crashed into the Mustang. That could have been bad. I'm making a few mistakes thus far. Hopefully, as the race goes on, we get a bit better. We get a bit more used to our surroundings. I did just practice right before this, but I guess I just have a bit of excitement from actually doing the real video. I've been so excited to make this video ever since the last one, trying to prove that I can actually not make any pit road mistakes after how that first one ended. We get around the Mustang. We're getting around the Red Bull Ferrari, and now we're drafting off of, we're not drafting yet, but we're about to draft off of, and are drafting off now. Looks like a fellow Porsche, possibly. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Porsche. Oh, let's slide to that Ferrari. The Ferrari goes a bit wide, so we might be able to have a better exit here. Looks like we are about 6 speeds of Ferrari, possibly a bit faster than a draft. We gotta go to the outside here. Also, another mistake I'm not gonna make is I'm not gonna make a mistake on the entire infield of International Horseshoe. I now know that it's International Horseshoe, Dogleg, West Horseshoe. And right now, we are catching up to that fellow Porsche up ahead. We're going to want to slow down here, not make contact. Actually, it might be a Mercedes. They have very similar taillights, and I'm used to, with the liveries off, knowing exactly who's who. But with these custom liveries, I've got no clue. Like, the fronts are very distinct. They both have very similar taillight designs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Mercedes-AMG. I told you Mercedes. Already 5 minutes into this video. Well, possibly like 7 minutes. I recorded the intro separately from the race. And we are just continuing to chase down this Ferrari. We finished 5th place among the GTD pros in 2025 when we did this. Of course, we were running 3rd, and then I made the pit road mistake. We had a good battle with an Acura throughout the night hours of that race. We are going to be nearing the night hours, probably within the next 15 or so minutes. And nighttime, that is the best time for endurance racing. It is always so cool seeing all of the different headlights just going through the track, especially the infield section, especially in the real Rolex 24-hour, the fireworks at 10 p.m. That's a really fun sight. And now, here we are down the backstretch. We're going to slow down here for the Le Mans chicane. Of course, named after the iconic Le Mans, the 24-hour Le Mans, one of the most iconic endurance races. We make contact with the Red Bull Ferrari. This is also an iconic 24-hour endurance race. And of course, we're only doing 1 hour because if this video is 24 hours, that would be a very long video. Although, I guess if you want to, in the future, if I can do this for like 24 days straight, you could binge watch them all back to back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, I'm not going to say as many back-to-backs, because I'll lose the count, obviously. But we're going to work to the inside here. Go slow so we don't collide with that Mercedes. Oh, we make contact with the Ferrari, who actually goes to the inside of us. Very clever run by that GTD. That Ferrari got a penalty for that? That should not have been a penalty. That was a very clever move that ended up in contact. And contact happens sometimes, especially when you're endurance racing. It is very difficult, especially in the real Rolex 24-hour, to not make contact with anyone for 24 entire hours. Oh, the Ferrari goes slow through there. He reclaimed the position. Well, obviously the on-track position. We're not competing within the same division. So that was just a GTD Pro versus GTD. And like we always say during the Rolex 24-hour, GTD Pro and GTD, the cars are the exact same, but the drivers are what makes them different. I probably am more fit for GTD. I make mistakes quite often. However, I think that having a shade of green on the car that was different from the shade of green of the flames, it would have looked a bit strange. So I chose to go with GTD Pro, and you have those nice red mirrors and the red on the wing. Oh, this is a Porsche 911. So I was right originally. And now we go to the Le Mans chicane. Oh, someone's off track up ahead. So we just passed a couple of GTD drivers, get a couple more overall positions. And now we're chasing down what looks like a Bentley. A Bentley last year was very, very keen at driving, especially in the night hours. Whenever a position was not there, the Bentley just let us by. And now we are drafting. Actually, I don't think that might be a Bentley. No, that's absolutely a Bentley Continental. And now we go to the outside of the Bentley Continental. Who's going to go to the outside here? We're going to peek to the inside, but we aren't going to have enough for that Bentley Continental just yet. Is this a GTD Pro or is it a GTD? But as I was saying, GTD Pro and GTD, very alike. Same cars. Drivers are different though. Driver skill levels are different. And another thing that made me want to do it is Rexy the Dinosaur. Rexy the Dinosaur and GTD Pro. Rexy the Dinosaur. Great car. Very fun. Very creative. And we actually lose a lot of ground on that Bentley Continental because I kind of slipped through the international horseshoe there. But we make up a lot of time through the dog leg, and now we're going through the West horseshoe. And I'm going a bit slow so I don't slide. I felt a slide that was about to happen. I didn't want to slide and crash this car. And that's a little bit of like an improvement over last year. Last year I would have definitely just went with that and accidentally slid. I think I might have been using assist still at the time last year. I think this is the first one where I'm using no assists. Because I'm pretty sure I started like using no assists in like February with my Ford Mustang video when I raced the Ford Mustang Dark Horse around Watkins Glen. Not sure. It's a real shame that Forza Motorsport got discontinued just as like it was starting to feel like it was finished. Hopefully there's a Forza Motorsport 9. If there is, I would definitely be buying that. It would be very fun. Oh, it is a GTD up ahead, so even if we pass this Bentley Continental up ahead, it will not count for our class, it will merely count for our like overall position. And as you can see, the shadows on the grandstand starting to look larger, starting to become sunset here at Daytona. I kind of slide through there. We're going to lose a lot of time with this Bentley Continental up ahead due to that. And after the international horseshoe, we gain a lot of time. Looks like the Continental went through the infield there. I'm running a bit of a wider lane, just trying not to go through the grass. And that's probably got me a bit slower than I could be. But I don't want to go through the grass because if I go through the grass, I'm going to start sliding. And I'm not very good at saving cars when they start to slide. Okay, and after the West horseshoe here, we're going to get a little bit closer there. I kind of run it wide afterwards. Almost slid there. Looks like we're starting to pull ahead a little bit from the cars behind us, so that's good. We might not be catching the cars ahead, but at least we're not fading behind the cars behind us. At least they're not like right on my bumper, getting ready to pounce. And as you can see, it's starting to look more like night here at Daytona as we reach 49 minutes to go in this race. The sun is starting to move towards the horizon. I can't see the sun. Rather harder than too, because it looks a little bit more like day here. And now it looks like night again as we enter the Le Mans chicane. Well, not night, but more dusk, less like the middle of the day to go off track there. Hopefully, okay, we get a warning. Thank goodness. Okay, that was a close call. I knew I made a mistake there. Went through the Le Mans chicane a tad wide. Yeah, I've the last couple of days that I knew yesterday and today, I've done a couple 30-minute practice runs with some cars on the track, and I'm really hoping it's enough. And look at the grandstand shadows now compared to last lap. Way more shadows than there were last time around here at Daytona. Night is approaching, and we are going to see those nice headlights and taillights glowing in no time here as we approach the Bentley Continental up ahead. Also, I really love the little theme park that is in the infield. That's very fun. Can you imagine being on that Ferris wheel while watching these cars zip by? That's gotta be really cool. And you get a pretty good view, because they're like right there. Okay, the Bentley Continental looks like it's going a bit slower than here. Oh, I slide through the grass. Now I slide a little bit. I save it though. Rare case of me saving it. We're actually pulling ahead by far from the cars behind us. That tells me that this car has a lot of potential, and I might have a chance to catch more people if possible. We're kind of just chilling here, third place in the GTD Pro Division. I have no clue where overall. We started 19th. I think we passed like 2 cars to like 17th place. So we're doing pretty good. And we always gain a lot of time in Le Mans Chicane. Le Mans Chicane is my favorite part of this track. I really enjoy it here. And it's going to be weird watching the real race since I'm so used to the grassy infield now. Like, when playing NASCAR 25, I've gotten used to there not being grass there anymore in the infield. But now, I'm used to Le Mans Chicane having grass again. Of course, they added that because of Ryan Preece's terrifying flip in 2023 on the backstretch in NASCAR. And now it looks like sunset here at Daytona. It looks like it's only like going to be a couple of minutes before nighttime. The grandstand shadows reach all the way to there. I really wonder what they're going to do, like, for design this year, because I remember it was discussed last year on what they're going to do to make the Le Mans Chicane look more like stylish and good. So I wonder if there will be any like design changes. Oh, there's the sunset right there. But anyways, any design changes to the Le Mans Chicane, like the out of bounds area, the track limits. See if like they'll have like any like design to it, or if it will still just be the infield with some lines to tell you where the Le Mans Chicane ends and the track limits begin. So I'm guessing next time around it'll probably be like dusk. I feel like that sun will be set by the next time around. You see our shadow on the wall. It's like we're racing against ourselves there and out through Le Mans Chicane. Oh, I started to slide a little bit. We're keeping pace with this Bentley Continental. That's good. That's better than fading behind it. We're kind of just keeping up, not really going fast, but not really going slower. That's better than being significantly slower and falling off a cliff. And there's the sun right there, right in my eyes. I'd say the hardest part. Oh, I go off that.
I don't think like that are going
okay, just a warning.
Careful out there.
The Forza penalty system, I don't think really a big fan of me recently between what I just did there, the warning in the Le Mans Chicane, and I got a huge penalty a couple days ago while driving and taking it around Watkins Glen. So I don't think the Forza penalty system really likes it. You're catching the Continental a lot, but then I just slid. The headlights are on here. Oh, I slid a lot. It's a miracle I was able to say that. How on earth did you get a 4.1 rating? I made some huge mistakes through the International Horseshoe that time. And look at the clouds, looking like cotton candy as the sun sets here at Daytona. I'd say the hardest part of this track is the sunrise when the sun is beaming into your eye going into the International Horseshoe. If you continue watching this, you'll see that later. You will see just how like blinding it is. And it is now night. We are now racing into the night here at Daytona. We will race throughout the night. We are far behind that Continental GTP now after the mistake I made, of course, in the International Horseshoe. Okay, now we slow down through here. Le Mans Chicane. Of course, this part of the track a bit brighter than the infield because of NASCAR. NASCAR needs to have these lights, especially when they're racing 2 200 miles per hour through here, all like a second together, like within a second, the entire path, 4 wide, 3 wide. It would get really chaotic without these lights. It's only a matter of time until the like GTPs catch up, because it's usually around like the 40-minute mark that we start getting lapped by the GTPs. It looks like the Bentley Continental slowed down quite a bit through there because we are catching up. Oh no, I slide again. Okay, we go through there. I don't think that'll be a time penalty though, because we're going way slower. Oh, I'm still sliding. I think the tires are starting to show a bit of wear. Okay, what we used to be able to do, we're starting to not be able to do. And look at the Ferris wheel. Look at how bright the Ferris wheel is with those changing lights. Yeah, we have to be a bit carefuler now that these tires are a bit more worn, because as you've seen the past couple of laps, what we used to be able to do now causes sliding, not quite as much traction as before. And now, here we are on the 10th lap, just chasing down the Continental GT3. Still trying to keep up. The fact that we've been able to still remain close to the Bentley Continental after almost like crashing twice, I'm surprised by that. And you can see on the mini radar that the GTPs are starting to catch the lap down, like the back of the GTP field. That, of course, is where we were last time around. We were slower last year, and that's why it was around now that we started getting lapped. But now we're a bit farther into the lineup this year, a bit deeper in the field. It will probably be this time, this upcoming lap, when we will be getting lapped. Probably in the infield. I'm hoping in the infield, because then we can just like not have to worry about any faster cars getting around us while we're trying to run our best lane, especially in Le Mans chicane. Because Forza AI, for some reason, whenever we get to a heavy braking zone after the straightaway, Forza's AI is very like ruthless. Like the other day, I believe I talked about this in the video as well. An AI that just kept being faster than me on the straightaways would always be right behind me in a braking zone and would just ram through me every single time. But then we'd be better in the corners and we would eventually catch up, take the spot back, and then the cycle would just repeat itself. I made my rear bumper really bad. Oh no! Speaking of really bad, through the infield I go. Okay, I'm just going to slow down. I'm going to merge through here. Hopefully I don't get a time penalty for this. I think it's wiser. Oh no, I slide more. Okay, I'm just sliding. I'm trying to re-merge onto the track. Okay, here we go. Okay, I feel like I lost a lot of time with Bentley Continental there. And now we have these GTVs and GTV Pros who are, that were a long time behind us. Right behind us again. Right now we're starting to pull away again, showing that our car is able to be faster than them still. I'm surprised that the Continental is still even on our mini radar after that huge mistake. Okay, we're going to slow down here because I totally ran the large thing wide there. Making a couple of mistakes here as we reach the midway point in this race. 39 minutes ago, we're almost halfway through. Look at all those not flashlights, headlights, my bad. I was saying flashlights, because they look like flashlights from afar. But they are headlights. I love seeing the headlights around Daytona here at the night hours. It is super fun. I always keep the race on when I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and I like always when they mention what happened overnight, and I just get to like see what happened while I was asleep. I always watch the race when it starts, and then as soon as the like night time hits, I watch and then get ready for bed. I go to sleep watching the race. Usually around the time the fireworks go off. I usually wake up while like the night is near its end. Yeah, let's be careful through here. I learned my lesson last time. Yeah, the Rolex 24 hours super fun. I really enjoy doing the Forza Motorsport 1 hour too. The only problem with remote play is it does require Game Pass. I was storing up some Xbox like points to get the card for the like 1 hour Game Pass trial. However, next year that will not be an option. I'll probably need to store up some money so I can buy Game Pass and do this one. Because I really do enjoy doing this. This is super fun. I really enjoy like talking to you guys, the viewers, for an hour, mentioning fun stuff about both the Rolex 24 hour and the Forza Motorsport 1 hour. I enjoy racing these other drivers. It feels like I'm really in the Rolex 24 hour when I am clearly not experienced enough to really be in the Rolex 24 hour. And that Bentley Continental is long gone by now. Our tires are worn, so we cannot really like keep up anymore. I feel like through my sliding, it's also hurting it because, of course, when you slide, it heats up the tires more, causes more wear. And our fuel can last for 15 more laps. I feel like we're going to definitely need more fuel. We cannot make that same mistake from last year. For those of you who may still be a bit confused about what I'm talking about, even after the replay, like, I could understand what could be confusing about that. I accidentally, I think I left this out of the clip that I showed, left out, like, it gave me the suggested strategy, and I pressed suggested accidentally, and the suggestion was to not take fuel. I had 4 laps of fuel, we did 6 more laps. I needed to pit a second time, and what was a 3rd place run of the GTV Pros, much like today's, ended up being a 5th place run of the GTV Pros. The only driver in GTV Pro that we beat was a Bentley Continental. Yeah, I think I accidentally left that out of the clip that I showed earlier in the video, so I just wanted to add some context to that. Yeah, if you were still confused about that earlier, understandably so, as I did leave that out. That is what happened, the main cause of me wanting to change. But I probably will, if I have enough money for, like, a Game Pass for a home, I probably will do this again next year. I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy, like, making this video. It's one of my favorite videos on this channel. It's also the longest video on this channel. It's only over an hour long video. I've had some videos, especially in the past, like, 2 years, that have gotten very close to an hour. But, oh, did we just take this corner wide? No, we didn't, actually, surprisingly so. But I really enjoy doing this. It's very fun. I don't know if I'll keep this library for next year or if I'll change it. The main reason I changed it for this year is last year, the modern Porsche 911 that is used in light endurance racing now is not in Forza Motorsport. It was still the old one from like the 2010s. But now they added this back in summer, and I chose to give it a brand new look to match the brand new look of Porsche 911. The Porsche 911 is a car that, like, still looks like it's original, yet still looks modern at the same time. It is truly incredible. Like, it keeps key details that the original Porsche 911 had, while also looking modern. Like, it has the old single tail light bar that the original, like, Porsche 911 had, but before it had 2 tail lights, since that was what was trending. But it still looked like a Porsche. This kind of merges the 2 styles, and the GTVs are approaching. It's only a matter of time until they reach me. There's only one GTV in between me and the leader of this race, the GTV in the lead. So probably this time by will be us getting laps. But we reached 50 miles. We officially reached our 50th mile of the race. So now we are almost halfway through So only getting lapped halfway through, that's pretty good. I'll take that. I'm pretty sure you're already far, like, over a lap behind by now. I'm pretty sure, like, fifth place. I'm pretty sure LMP2s were lapping us by now. I really like those ring roller coaster things that you just saw right there for the International Horseshoe. But I would never go on one. I am very, very scared of heights. I've never been on a roller coaster except for like the teacups. Actually, that's not true. I think I might have gone on like one of those kid roller coasters ones that are slow. But I am super scared of like the fast roller coasters. Okay, it looks like the leader is right here, and we're about to see who's leading. Okay, I'm gonna go a bit wide in this one. Actually, I should just say that I'm gonna go wide in every corner. That way I go through further. I'm gonna go to the outside here. That way the leaders can have the inside through NASCAR 1 and 2. And just go around. Oh, I think that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go to the inside. Oh no, this is what I was worried about. Oh, it's a fellow Porsche. So that means we're technically manufacturer buddies. Hello. Congratulations on leading this race, of course. I'm hoping for Porsche Penske to pull off the win. They were 1-2 after first practice. But yeah, I'm a huge Porsche fan. Really good for them. I have a photo, like, I walked in Splendid, like, the 7 car, like, not the real one that raced on track, but, like, one that was in the infield, not the infield, but Porsche car. Okay, now we slow down through here. I'm gonna let you buy second place. You buy gold, that looks like, I don't know, is that accurate? I think that is an accurate. Second. I know third place is an accurate. They're racing really close, head to head. I'm gonna go a bit wide here. International Horseshoe. Actually, I'm pretty sure I might be GTP. Okay, they're not quite as close as I thought, but they are like GTP. So as soon as I can, I will let them by. Okay. We're actually keeping up really well with these two Acuras who are battling. You're on this corner. Have a chance. Oh no, that's a bit too wide. Go off track. Get a sign. Oh, now they're close. Lamborghini. It looks like that's the yellow Porsche. Oh no! Oh no! I went through the infield. Oh, I hit tires. Okay. Oh, that was a foolish decision by me. Make more contact with Red Bull Ferrari.
Distance penalty received.
What? That wasn't intentional. That was just foolishness. I didn't mean to wreck anyone. That was just me making a mistake. Still third place among the GT Pros left. That's better than nothing. You lose a bunch of spots though. I went too wide. I tried saving it. I was still on the grass. Slid, crashed into the tires, and then I accidentally rear-ended this Ferrari here. Okay, let's race clean into the Ferrari because Forza will get mad if I don't. As we see there. Yeah, that was a very bad mistake by me. And now we go to the outside of the Ferrari. That might have been my worst mistake of this race. The same race where I accidentally took the dog leg too wide. I think if I do this next year, I definitely need to practice more mistakes. Oh, there's a BMW right behind us. Okay, I'm gonna merge in behind this Ferrari to the BMW. Actually, BMW. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna be a time penalty.
Avoid picking up more penalties like that one.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Red Bull Ferrari. Okay, so we are now at a huge disadvantage after I totally... That was so foolish. I was too focused on the BMW, and I made a massive mistake there. I accidentally ran right into the Ferrari. I should have been focusing on the braking zones, not on the BMW behind me. That is an absolute my bad. Even though that might not have been the worst time-wise of mistakes, I think that was my worst mistake of the race because it also costed that Ferrari a lot of spots. Now that was a deserving time. I will agree on that because that costed the Ferrari a lot of spots. Okay, the Mustang goes wide. We get around the Mustang, we take third place, we continue to grow back. Now we need to pull ahead. Can we draft off this BMW? I don't think so. I think BMW's going to start pulling ahead soon. Actually, we're still keeping it pretty close. Yeah, that was a pretty foolish mistake on me. And to anyone who really likes Ferraris and is watching this, I am very sorry. That was not my goal whatsoever. Okay, now we go through the launch chicane. Oh no. Okay, you're able to stay on track. I'm sure Forza is probably monitoring me very closely right now for any, like, off tracks or collisions, because I just rear-ended a Red Bull Ferrari and then ran through a Red Bull Ferrari within a lap. So I'm sure the Forza penalty system is keeping a keen eye on me to make sure that I don't make any more foolish, costly mistakes. And that, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I overshot the corner again. Oh, that's going to be penalty. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, I did not mean to do that to someone faster than me. Okay, so we're building a time penalty. We're becoming a menace in this racetrack. Not intentionally, of course. Yeah, that was my bad. I need to stop, like, focusing on the drivers behind me. Okay, we're nearing that corner. Because I keep ramming into people. We're actually faster. Oh! I was not expecting that. Oh, that was a close one. We almost made another collision. I'm sure with how we've been driving lately, Forza's penalty system would not have been very happy with that. Okay, I'm gonna let this BMW kind of as an apology. Okay, sorry buddy. Go by me. Go around. Okay, BMW doesn't want to go around. Now I'm gonna go from the side of the BMW. Okay, BMW wants to go. I'm gonna go the outside. It's the least I can do, really, after what I just did the prior lap. Well, actually, it's the same lap. My bad. Also, I was so distracted from all of the foolish mistakes we've been making that I didn't even notice this. We're past the halfway point. Oh no, I ran that wide. Okay, slowed down through there. I think I probably needed to practice a bit longer than 30 minutes a day so I could get into these lower grip situations, practice what it's like to have less grip, to need to brake sooner, and I probably need to, like, just draft behind someone going into turn 1 for, like, next year's practice so I don't ram through it everywhere 2 laps straight. Okay, let's slow down a lot. I'm really surprised we're keeping up with these GTP cars. Oh, it looks like we have someone else behind us. I can't currently like go around at the moment. I'm trying to focus on the cars ahead of me, because when I focus on the cars behind me, it does not go well. They all like go by in the internet. Horseshoe. Oh, that's our competition, GTP Pro. Very sneaky. You've got time penalty for that? Okay, Forza's penalty system's just mad at everyone right now, because that absolutely was not a deserving time penalty. Like, all that was a light side swipe. You're going to make contact when endurance racing for a long time. None of these cars are going to end up looking the same way as they did prior to the race. They're going to have tears. They're going to have, like, stuff on their fronts. Even if they don't collide, these cars are not going to be as shiny as they were before these races. The rubber buildup, the driving, like, the stones picking up off the track. These cars are not going to be like they were prior to the race. So that Mustang absolutely, that was an absolutely acceptable move. It was just a little bit of accidental contact. Oh, the Mustang takes the launch chicane a bit strong, makes some contact with that GTP Pro that is sneaking behind. I kind of slipped with it. Oh, we got our first LMP2 here. Oh, the LMP2 ride here on the inside. I know that the AI in Forza Motorsport loves taking it's like, oh, it actually looks like the LMP2 is drafting off. In that case, I'll draft off the Mustang up ahead. And I will not focus on the LMP2 going into turn 1, because that will accidentally lead to ramming the Mustang. I don't want to do that. The Mustang has been a very respectable racer. Okay, slow down a bit early. Oh, he makes some contact with the LMP2. There. Kind of slide. That's our first slide in a while. Oh no! I was not expecting anyone to break through there. That is my bad. My apologies to that element. Mustang looks like it's letting the element 2 by. I'm going to try the Mustang straight here. Okay, it looks like the Mustang is not letting the element 2 by. Okay, sorry, element 2, but I need to keep up with that Mustang up ahead. I cannot currently let you by. Maybe we reach the NASCAR corners. Why are we going so slow? Okay, hopefully it's not time penalty. How is that not a time penalty? Oh, let a second GT Pro by. I really thought that was the element 2. I was like, okay, I'll just let the element 2 by. Okay, there's the element 2. Actually, oh no, we're last place in our division now. Okay, we need to regain that momentum we got really quick. So we are just passing everyone. We need to draft off this element 2. Okay, we're faster than some of these drivers, that's good. Okay, we're playing 5th. So we're not last anymore. Slow down a little mod chicane. Oh, we make contact. 3 wide. 3 wide, oh my goodness. 3 wide into a chicane. That's guaranteed chaos. Oh, we got a GT here. We're currently 2 wide though. I don't think we much mind until we get around this Lexus. Follow me, Cadillac. Oh, we made contact. Sorry about that. Okay, now we can let the Cadillac by. Hello, Cadillac. Please do go around me before this corner. Okay, there we go. We're up to 5th. I think we're faster than some of the GT Pros ahead of us. Oh, there's a big pile up right here. They're all close together up ahead. We might be able to use this to our advantage because they're going to have to go too wide like we just saw the Cadillac do there. Okay, now we are right behind this Mercedes AMG. It really is Mercedes AMG this time. It's not a Porsche 911. That Porsche is long gone by now, by the way. Remember we passed that one all that time and we lost that spot like when we were going through the field? We overshot the dog leg back during the day hours. Actually, it might have been the start of the night. But now it has been night for a while. The sun will probably be rising within the next, 5 minutes. We are near morning here in the Forza Motorsport 1 hour. Because this is 24 times real life time speed. So that means the 30-minute mark. Oh, the Mustang getting a bit aggressive with the Cadillac. Okay, we go around the Mercedes. I'm going to go to the outside here and go around the Mustang. Reclaiming 3rd place. Well, not actually. Still, my bad. Mustang. We almost reclaimed 3rd. Well, in a way, we still need to pull ahead of the time penalties from me accidentally sabotaging that Red Bull Ferrari. We are just drafting off of the Mustang, but now we're going to go to the outside. I don't want to side draft because with how I've been steering lately, I feel like that would lead to... Oh, the Mustang's pitting, it looks like. Okay, we have some pit stops. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. We're almost to pit stops already. Okay, slow down from here. I really thought it was going to be an off-track now because of just how fast we were going. But it makes sense that wasn't because that was a worse line. And the sun is starting to rise. I didn't even see you there. I didn't even know there was like an LMP2 catching you. Okay, so the Mustang is going to have fresher tires. That's the driver we're racing. They're going to be ahead of us a little bit because of that. So I think we pit this time by, make sure that the Mustang doesn't have too much of an advantage. By the time we pit, the sun probably will be up. Because it is rising really quickly here on Daytona. While most of the country is currently experiencing a massive snowstorm, and in the south, ice, hopefully everyone is okay with all the ice that is going to be falling there. Stay careful if you're going to drive, because the roads will be slippery. But, well, that massive storm that I believe is called Winter Storm Fern is hitting the entire East Coast right now, plus like a lot of other states. It is currently sunshine here in Daytona, Florida. Okay, I slide through the little launch chicane, and our headlights are off. You know what that means? It's only a matter of time before the sun is beaming on the international windshield, blinding drivers trying to go through there. Hopefully it's past that point while I'm pitting. Hopefully we can avoid that by pitting. We don't actually have to slow down when entering pit road. Forza will do that itself. Don't do this in real life if you're gonna race in Daytona. This is dangerous if you really do it. Okay, let's keep track this time. Okay, I'm gonna go with soft tires because there's not much race left. And then custom, we're going to go with 40%. We can have 10 laps of fuel. That's good. That should be good for the rest of the race. We don't make the same mistake this time. And the video quality is way better than last year because I know that you can screen record. Oh, there's the Red Bull Ferrari. Okay. Okay, the Red Bull Ferrari's pitting. Thank goodness. I didn't want to make a mistake and crash into the Red Bull Ferrari again. We got to be very careful here on pit exit not to spin the wheels. Look at how beat up the front is. I'm guessing mainly from the collision with that Red Bull Ferrari. I still feel kind of bad for that. I'm very sorry about that. I probably should also apologize to any Red Bull Formula 1 fans or fans of Red Bull in any other motorsport. Okay, it looks like the sun is going to be beaming on the international portion next time. Hey, we're not last. So just like last time, out of pit road with 5th place out of 6th, which is pro. Okay. It feels way better having all this grip than it did prior. Okay. These soft tires have this thing so fast. Wait, is that the Mustang? Did we somehow get around the Mustang? Oh, it's probably all that time we gained. Because the AI doesn't understand the, little secret where you can just speed on the pit road and then the car will have magic brakes and slow down somehow to pit road speed. Yeah, like I said, if you really do a race on Daytona, any of you watching, do not do that. That is very dangerous. It only works in this because Forza is a video game. Okay, there we go. Okay, we slide, we hit the wall. Oh my goodness. That was looking so good. Then I made that mistake. I totally, overcorrected right into the wall there. That is my bad. It does feel nice having all this grip though compared to prior, where it was just crazy. The sun is past that point where it's blinding. So I guess we did avoid that. That's good. That's good. Here we go. We have 15 minutes left. 1/4 of this race remains. And we definitely have enough fuel for the remainder of it. Because we've only done 24 laps in 45 minutes. So 9 laps in 15 minutes, that would be a lot. And I'm pretty sure only the GTPs can pull that off. Plus we are averaging 1 minute 52-second lap times. So therefore, that's about 2 minutes. We only have 7 more laps in this race before we're done. And these soft tires, they're giving a lot of grip. Wait, how are we 5th out of 6th if the Mustang is behind us? Have some people not pitted yet? Did me and the Mustang both fully get scammed? Because I'm 99% sure that is... Okay, that there are other people pitting. Good, good. I'm not going to look back until the Mustang though, because if I do, I will overshoot this corner and crash. Okay, there we go. We're 4th place now. does feel super nice having this grip. I'm pretty sure they're all using medium tires, and that's what like the game recommended you do. But soft tires are so much better for a short run like this because they're not going to wear all the way out in time. They may wear faster, but for like these 15 minutes, we should have a speed advantage over our competition. Like the Mustang was right behind us. It still is relatively close, but we're starting to pull away as this race goes on. And like, that's just the difference between the soft tires and the medium tires. And we set our fastest lap. Just a minute ago, that was 152. Now it's 151. So we are a second faster on these soft tires than we ever were on the medium tires. And I'm guessing that fastest lap was probably set while we were chasing down that Bentley Continental. Because that was like when we were our best. We were chasing that Bentley Continental. Hey, we're actually chasing that GTD again. We're actually chasing down someone other than like the Mustang. Also, congratulations to everyone who has been watching this video for nearly 50 minutes. Like, kudos. Thank you for being so loyal and watching this whole video. It's just amazing seeing you being such great loyal fans watching the entire video, even when I'm just racing like nobody or crashing the entire time. You guys are such great fans. Okay, we are actually chasing other cars down again, just like we were back during yesterday, Saturday. It's Saturday when this video is being uploaded. I'm gonna have this out, and I plan on having this uploaded that way. If you watch the entire video, it'll be done just in time for your Rolex confirm. But in the game, it is now Sunday. It is Sunday morning. Well, actually, probably nearing Sunday afternoon, possibly even, because it's 24 times. That means that 1 hour is, I don't know, math is difficult and it's a default. It's not 150 time, that's pretty good. We have pulled away very far from that Mustang. Okay, now going to Le Mans chicane, we actually see other cars in it, like that aren't cars that are in our like class or lapping us for the first time in a long time. I think we were ahead of this team before I made my foolish mistakes. Actually, looks like one might be pitting. Are they pitting? No, they're staying on track. There are some people pitting though. It looks like we're going to take third place right here. So we're third place now of the GTD Pros. That's good. That means we are now like in a podium position for our class. That's better than last year. Last year we were running third. Then the pit strategy, I made a mistake. We finished fifth. This year I was fifth after pit strategy, but thanks to it, I'm now up to third. Isn't that weird? Okay, I didn't really go full throttle through there. I don't really think I can anymore. The tires are a bit more worn. Oh, I don't recognize these two. Are these possibly new drivers, or are these ones that I was last ahead of a long time ago before my off-track incident with the dog lady? Oh yeah, these are drivers. Is that the Porsche 911 I was just talking about a couple minutes ago saying, yeah, that car is long gone? If we actually catch up, are the soft tires actually a good strategy? Did I actually make a good strategy move? We've almost raced 100 miles. I think they raced like 2,000 miles in one race in 24 hours. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I didn't run the Le Mans chicane right there, and that's going to cause me to have a disadvantage here through NASCAR 24. We're actually faster on our best lap though. And I think we're over 12 hundredths of a mile ahead of Mustang, so We've secured third place in GTD Pro for now, until I craft. I think I said that. Oh, looks like there are more GTDs joining in on our battle. Okay, slow down from here. Okay, I ran that corner a bit wide. Oh goodness, I was about to say that it's looking good because of our soft tire, but I ran a bit wide. Oh, that's the Porsche 911. Okay, I am so thankful for Ghost Mode, or else we totally would have just collided there. I totally slid out of like surprise. Oh no, not the grass. Okay, let's go back. Kind of run through the grass again. Okay, here's chasing out his Porsche 911, who has fresher tires. They're probably mediums. They could be soft tires though. It could be a different strategy now that there's only like 7.5 minutes remaining. But we're gonna just keep chasing out his Porsche 911. I cannot believe we can see it again because like I thought that car was long gone. I thought the Bentley Continental Porsche 911. I thought when I went through the infield there that it was over. I was not going to see any of them again. But now here I am chasing down a GTD. Okay, slowly tracking down this GTD Porsche 911 as we go into the Le Mans chicane. Let me make sure. Did I run it well? I did not run it well. I'm sliding. Okay, I save it. I've done better at saving than I expected. I really expected that if I started sliding, I was going to start spinning out. However, I've done better than I expected. Okay, chasing down our fellow Porsche and craft here. I don't know if we're close enough to craft, so it'll be effective. But now here we are, 100 miles into this race. Lap 29. And yeah, 6 minutes ago, we are definitely good on fuel. So let's just keep going after these GTDs up ahead. We're pretty good looking for third place in GTD Pro, but we still want to go fast. We want to keep that pace because if we make a mistake or if we go too slow, that Mustang will catch us again. We'll fall back to fourth. That would be really disappointing. And now we continue to track down this Porsche up ahead. Oh no, I slide. Okay, I go wide. That's better than going off track. I'd rather go wide than off track. Okay, now I'm going to slow down for a second. We're just tracking down our fellow Porsche here. Oh no, I went left. That's where I'm hitting the wall. Okay. Now we're definitely close enough to draft. So let's draft here. Now let's go the outside here. Let's make this a 2-wide battle. Okay, oh, need to make some contact. My bad, my apologies. Okay, now into Le Mans chicane we go. Slow down there.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh no, I go wide again. Oh no. Okay, I saved it though. I'm very surprised that I saved it. The only problem is, now the Mustang is closer, and that wore my tires down. That absolutely wore my tires down, because they're soft tires, they're a bit worn already, and I split. Only have to hang on for 5 more minutes left. 5 more minutes of third place, that's what I need to do. And once again, thank you all, if you've made it to this point, for watching 55 minutes of me talking while crashing. I wonder if I've said anything that I said last year and totally forgot I said last year. Well, the tires are clearly not as fresh as they were like 10 minutes ago when I got off pit road. However, they're still pretty good. They should be good enough for me to maintain the go to that Mustang. I feel like we can chase a Mustang right now had I not used that little trick I learned. We only have 2 more laps of well, actually 3 more laps. That's going to be too soon of fuel, but we should only be doing like 1 to 2 more laps through this race. We only got lapped once so far. That is way better than last year. Last year we were 2 laps down by 10 minutes to go. But this year, we're still only 1 lap down. And we're actually staying competitive. we're not just stuck in one spot at this point. We're competing for that Porsche 911 up ahead. And I'd be ahead of that Porsche right now, if not for sliding into the Le Mans chicane. I totally overshot it. Okay, let's slow down. Slow down and actually get our marks in the chicane this time. Okay, there we go. That is way better. That's the best I've done it in a while. Now, 3 minutes to go. We have a faster car right now. Let's go to the outside. Here we are, 2 wide of the Porsche 911 again. That's not. Or the. Oh, sorry. Oh, you got loose. Okay, I'm gonna slow down here. Okay, never mind. You're fine with it, right? The penalty system seems fine. That's not. Assuming that's like the Forza AI saying, yeah, it's all good. Let's be pals or something. I don't know. But this is probably our final time through here. Final time through the infield. Here we are through the International Horseshoe, possibly for the last time. It is now the afternoon hours in Daytona, Florida, on a Sunday afternoon, last Sunday of January. It's been 1 month since Christmas now. Unless you're watching this on Saturday, unless you're watching this on a different day. You're watching this on a Thursday. In which case it is Friday. You're gonna have the weekend soon. Yay! You don't have to work or school. Okay. Here we go. 2 more minutes. Can I hang on? Can I build a 12/10 of a mile lead over this GT and take a spot in the overall standings? That looks like it's about like 12/10 of a mile. At least that's what I'm telling myself. The soft tires still have some advantage over the medium tires. I'm pretty sure that Porsche used the medium tires because it would have been long gone after I slid in the Le Mans chicane if not. Looks like I might go through the infield one more time. I think we'll probably end this race because there's about like 1 minute left. Okay, we have 2 laps. We're definitely not going to run out of fuel. We have 1 minute to go here at Daytona. Now, here we are on the tri-oval, one final time. We're getting a podium spot right now in GT Pro as long as I hang on and don't make anything silly happen. Okay, here we are in turn 1 for the final time. Oh, I slide. That's a little silly. Oh, the Mustang. The Mustang is really close. When did that happen? Okay, 30 seconds to go. Through the International Horseshoe. For the final time for real this time, unlike last time. Okay. We should have enough to go with the Mustang. So that's good. That's good. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! We did better this year. 4th. What? The Mustang was that close? I had no clue that Mustang was that close. So I guess we finished 4th. And wait, this isn't overall. This is just okay. Let me do the math real quick. Okay, so we finished like 20th, I think. Wait, no, 19th. There's 24 drivers. So we got a top 20 finish. We finished where we started overall. It says we're in the bottom, but really, like, it's just got the groups all grouped together. Stinks about the time penalties. Well, not time penalties, the track penalties, I guess. I really hope to do better next year. And the winner is an Acura. So let's get our podium finish, and I'll do the outro there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun. Kind of disappointing that I didn't get that podium finish. That Mustang did a great job at staying close. I really hope to not ram through a Ferrari and cost myself a podium finish next year. And to the fans of any of the manufacturers I rammed into during that race, I am very, very sorry. Thank you all for watching this whole thing, using an hour of your time to watch this video. I very much appreciate that, as this is a very long video. And please like and subscribe. Until next time, good game and goodbye.